The legendary Monkey King, Sun Wukong, awoke one bright dawn on his beloved flower fruit mountain with a peculiar chill upon his head. Reaching up, his nimble fingers encountered not the familiar thicket of his precious golden fur, but smooth, cool skin. Panic seized his mighty heart. He scrambled to the clear mountain stream, its surface reflecting a horrifying sight. His magnificent crown, the symbol of his wild pride and celestial power, was utterly, devastatingly bald. Only a single defiant golden strand remained. Clinging stubbornly near his ear, a great wail tore from his throat, echoing through the peaks, scattering birds and monkeys alike. His treasure, his identity, gone. How could the great sage equal to heaven face the realms without his glorious mane? Desperation fueled a whirlwind journey across the heavens and earth. He stormed into the celestial pharmacy, demanding the rarest ointments and elixirs promised to make hair grow like spring bamboo. He visited ancient sages deep within mist-shrouded caves, submitting to strange rituals involving chanting, rare herbs, and even standing on his head under waterfalls of liquid moonlight. He bargained with mystical creatures, offering treasures pilfered from dragon kings in exchange for enchanted seeds, meant to sprout hair instantly. Days turned into weeks, yet his head remained stubbornly, painfully bare. Each failed attempt chipped away at his boundless confidence, leaving behind a hollow ache and a profound sense of loss. He never known. Even under the crushing weight of 5 Elements Mountain, he returned to Flower Fruit Mountain, not in triumphant bounding leaps, but with slow, heavy steps. Shame burned hotter than any furnace. He couldn't bear the thought of his monkey subjects seeing him diminished, robbed of his defining splendor. He retreated deep into his secret cave, shrouding his head in the largest lotus leaf he could find. Tied awkwardly under his chin, the vibrant life of the mountain continued outside. The playful shrieks of young monkeys, the rustle of fruit-laden branches, the cheerful chatter of his people. But it felt distant, muffled. Sun Wukong, the invincible warrior, sat alone in the dimness, a king dethroned by his own vanished crown, feeling smaller and more ordinary than he ever thought possible. One bitterly cold night, a sound pierced his solitude. Not the wind, but the fragile, heart-wrenching sobs of a child peering cautiously from his cave. He saw a small girl, shivering violently in threadbare clothes, lost and alone on the mountainside. Frost clung to her eyelashes. "PP, please," she stammered, her teeth chattering uncontrollably. "I'm so cold." Her tiny form seemed ready to be extinguished by the icy wind. All thoughts of his own plight vanished. The mighty Monkey King, the bald and hidden sage, felt an overwhelming surge of pity that dwarfed his vanity. Without hesitation, he stepped from the shadows, the lotus leaf forgotten. He knelt before the trembling child. He had no fine robes to offer, no magical fire to conjure. His eyes fell upon the last, single precious strand of his golden hair, glinting faintly in the moonlight. It was all he had left of his former glory. A deep breath filled his lungs, not of pride, but of resolve. With infinite tenderness, he plucked the final strand as it left his skin. A final pang of loss shot through him, instantly replaced by a fierce determination. He wrapped the long, shimmering golden hair gently around the childe's thin neck and shoulders, tucking it securely like the most precious scarf. "There, little one," he murmured, his voice thick with an emotion he rarely showed. "This will keep you warm." A miraculous warmth bloomed instantly where the hair touched the child's skin. Her shivering ceased, replaced by a sigh of profound relief. Color returned to her cheeks, and a sleepy smile touched her lips. As the unbearable cold retreated, she snuggled into the impossibly soft, golden warmth, her eyelids fluttering closed. Sun Wukong watched, a profound stillness settling over him. He felt the cold night air on his bare scalp, yet a different kind of warmth radiated from his chest, a deep, glowing satisfaction seeing the child safe, peaceful, and protected by his final treasure. He understood something vital. True worth wasn't woven from golden strands upon his head, but from the strength and kindness held within his heart. The loss felt lighter, almost insignificant compared to this newfound warmth. Gazing down at the sleeping child, swaddled in the radiant gold of his last hair, Sun Wukong felt a strange, gentle tingling upon his head. He reached up, his fingers tracing not cold skin, but the soft, velvety beginnings of new growth. Tiny golden sprouts, delicate as seedlings, were pushing through, covering his scalp in a downy fuzz. It wasn't the instant, majestic mane he sought with potions and magic. It was something quieter, softer, born not of vanity, but of a simple, selfless act. A slow, genuine smile spread across his face, wider and truer than any boastful grin. He carefully lifted the sleeping child, her small form warm against him, and carried her towards the welcoming hearthlight of his monkey subjects. The king had returned, not just with hair beginning anew, but with a heart fundamentally changed. Understanding that the brightest light shines not from a golden crown, but from a compassionate soul, he walked into the warm glow, ready to share his warmth with all.